if we are going through life and we're not focusing on the impact that we're having on people, what legacy are we truly leaving behind? Hey y'all. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. It has been a while since I sat down and recorded my last piece of content. I'm not really sure what today's video is. It's gonna be like a life update mixed with a word, and I think that the people who are meant to receive this message today will receive it. If it goes over your head, it's okay, baby, don't worry about it. It wasn't meant for you, okay? Some of you may already know this, but my grandmother passed away earlier this month, and so I've really just been taking a lot of time to process my emotions, and I've also been doing a lot of reflecting. Today we're going to be talking about the concept of legacy. If I were to die tomorrow, ... During my grandma's funeral service, they talked a lot about the legacy that she is leaving behind. And so I'm listening to everyone's different perspectives and experiences with my grandma. And it was interesting to me because it really illuminated the fact that everyone that you meet is going to have a different experience with and of you. You meet person A today, you meet person B tomorrow. They can have two completely different experiences, but you're still the same person. But the way that they interpret you determines how your legacy will live on once you pass. And I begin to wonder, well, what is the legacy that I'm gonna leave behind? And furthermore, if I were to pass away tomorrow, would I be happy with the legacy that I'm leaving behind? Would I be content with the things that people are saying about me? Would I be content with the decisions that I've made, with the impact that I made on the world? And I don't know if I can say that I would necessarily feel fulfilled. I encourage all of you to reflect on this as well, because I think that will let you know what work you still have to do. As painful as this whole experience of losing my grandmother has been, I think that it was really a wake-up call that I needed, because quite frankly, I feel like a lot of us go through life and we're kind of just going through the motions, right? You might wake up and you go to a job that you don't really like, you come back home, you spend time on social media, you might go to the gym, you spend time with your kids, and a lot of it is like a cycle. So this has led to several nights of introspection and really just thinking about what I want out of life. And then I realized, like, even though I still have goals that I want to hit, I have ultimately made a decision that I want to remove myself from the matrix / rat race world that we currently live in. I want to live a life that is not solely driven by materialistic goals, financial goals. If I were to go out and buy 5 mansions and I have 10 foreign cars and I have all this money in the bank, when I die and people get up and speak about me and my legacy at my funeral, they're not going to talk about the cars and the houses and all of the money that I had. They're more so going to reflect on the way that I made them feel. If we are going through life and we're not focusing on the impact that we're having on people, what legacy are we truly leaving behind? So anyway, I say all of this to say that I am very much in a transformational period. I think I've been in this period for a very long time, but I feel like I'm kind of on the other side of it. Like, I feel like my grandmother's passing was like the peak. It was a wake-up call, like, okay, there are things that you gotta fix. There is a purpose that's bigger than yourself that you have to fulfill. Go out and do it. And I'm telling you guys this because I know you're probably like, yeah, what are you talking about? But I'm telling you guys this because it is going to kind of change the way that I deliver my content. I do take pride in the fact that my content thus far has been very transparent, you know, very honest, having difficult discussions, and I want to continue to do that. But the way that I carry myself, my demeanor, the way that I articulate things, the way that I get messages across, that is what I really want to work on in my future content. My grandma was known for being very vocal. Like, she would definitely tell you how she feels. But in all the years that I've known my grandma, she never cursed. I really never even heard her yell for real, but people still took her seriously and respected the things that she said. Being able to have a voice that holds weight without needing to be super aggressive to people or entertain negativity or trolls online. So that's my goal with TynishaTalks moving forward. But the biggest thing that I want you to take away from this video is that we do not have an infinite amount of time on this planet. No one knows when they're gonna go, but when you go, it is very final. And so I hope that more people can get into this headspace where we're thinking long term and thinking about, again, the legacy that we're leaving behind for our families and our loved ones versus being so hyper fixated on the materialism and social media and likes and TikToks and Instagram and all the things that really are not going to matter in the long run. So yeah, I guess that's my life update. I would say that, you know, again, my mental health is pretty good. I have goals that I want to pursue. I'm looking forward to getting out and dating again. So maybe I'll share some experiences with dating in Atlanta with you guys. When people watch my content, I want them to feel something. I want you to feel connected to me so that if you ever feel like you're going through something alone, know that I'm probably going through it too, child, because my life be ghetto sometimes, okay? But I do feel like I have a higher purpose. I think that this platform and the family that we've built so far has so much potential to transform and grow into something so much more beautiful and impactful. And I'm just really excited to take this journey with you guys. I just have a really good feeling about life in general. So if you see a change in my demeanor, you see a change in my energy, these are the reasons why. So yeah, my name is Tynisha Renee and it's very nice to meet you. Again,